Hi everyone, today we'll be speaking to Matthew, who is a project coordinator at the Department of Higher Education and Training, who works with the Central Applications Clearinghouse, or as we know it, CACH. We will be speaking about CACH and everything it offers. From university and college placement to career advice, we cover everything you need to know, so keep watching.
CACH is an acronym for Central Application Clearinghouse. That means the purpose of CACH is to clear applicants who could not get a place of study at the institutions they applied for during 2023 application period. At the moment, the project is also implementing the CARES or piloting the CARES service, where applications for a number of universities, colleges, and schools, about 101 schools are participating, 7 universities are participating, and 16 colleges are participating in the CARES, which is the normal application. So then tell you that we have learners who applied in the previous year and some were not accepted. So those learners would be transferred onto CACH. And then we will have another set of learners that are not on the pilot schools or are not participating on the pilot. So that those set of learners would have to sign on to CACH. Now they will sign CACH through the URL .cas.ac.za. If you are on the pilot schools, those learners on the pilot schools are aware. We have communicated that to them. We've visited their schools. And those that are not on the pilot schools would then go and sign up onto catch.cas.ac.za. Those two set of learners will get the same quality. Is the matter of difference in terms of the channel through which they get onto CACH. Now, let's get to the model of how CACH works. Once your details are on the database, the institutions, the universities, the colleges, the sitters that still have spaces will log onto the system, search for a criteria of learners or applicants, and say, these learners, they meet the criteria for this qualification that we still have spaces for. Therefore, that will then tell you we should then apply ourselves to say, during January period up to March, that is where institutions are kind of clearing or cleaning or trying to fill up those spaces that they could not fill during the application cycle. Now, we would appreciate that a learner would have anticipated that they will get this score, a higher score, and they find that they got a lower score. And the institution would have provided, for an example, a preliminary offer. If that learner does not meet the requirements, it would therefore mean that learner will fall off and a new learner has to be considered. So institutions will go on to CACH to consider applicants for those kind of opportunities. So that's in a simple terms how it works. You sign up onto CACH or your details go onto CACH, and then what will the next stage will be institutions logging onto CACH. They check if they see that you meet the requirements and they still have spaces. By the way, also understand that during this period or throughout the sector, the competition for the spaces is too high. So it does not guarantee that you will then be considered. Now, if you happen to be identified by an institution, the institution will send you an SMS that you would have captured on the system or in an email to say, here's an offer that we are making for you. Are you interested or not? And then the process then will continue with institution. So in a nutshell, what we do as CACH in simple terms, we are a repository, we are a central place whereby the details of people who are looking for places of study are captured. It therefore benefits you in the sense that you don't have to run around trying to say there's a space there, and then the next morning there's a space at UJ, the next morning you run there's a space at UCT, the next morning you run there's a space at TUT, the next space the day you run there's a space at Limpopo or Mpumalanga. So we put you at the central point, and you are then visible to all institutions in the country. So that's how the CACH works, with the view of simplifying your life as an applicant.
Thank you so much for watching our interview with CACH. CACH is an amazing service for anyone who's looking for a place to study, or also just planning their career and thinking about what it should be and what it should look like. Be sure to take advantage of this opportunity if that sounds like you, or maybe share with anyone who you know that is looking for the same thing. You can also check out our website, which is www.careersportal.co.za for more information. Comment down below what your plans are for studying, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.